All right, y'all, we are back on Uncle Tyler in the morning. Today in the news, the young brother T.I. He's not a young brother, he's actually OG in these streets. T.I. unveiled, I can't read, y'all. I shouldn't stop, I gotta start saying positive things. I can read, I'm a good reader. I just read that entire ice cream thing off of nationaldaycalendar.com. So shout out to myself, you know what I'm saying? A little self-love today. Love yourself. Actually, die to yourself and love Christ. But appreciate yourself, okay? Let's get into this story with the young brother T.I. T.I. Unveiled Nipsey Hussle tribute. Wow. Okay, let me just read the headline so I can just stop stumbling over words, okay? Is that okay with you all? Okay, cool. Nipsey Hussle tribute exhibit at Atlanta's Trap Music Museum unveiled by T.I. Let's see, alongside curator James Miller and artist BK, the artist Dizzy, and Quake, T.I. hosts an executive event showing off the latest addition to the museum. For those of you who do not know, the Atlanta Trap Music Museum is a art museum essentially that is directed to trap music. If you don't know what trap music is, I'm gonna need you to just Google it. But that's actually an exhibit that I would love to see. I really want to go to the Trap Music Museum, to be quite honest. One, because I love art, also because I love trap music, but also because I'm from the South. So the fact that they have a Nipsey exhibit there definitely makes me want to go. For those of you who don't know, Nipsey Hussle was a young black man who was shot in front of his own store in his own community that he grew up in and that he was trying to rebuild. And his legacy will continue. As they say, the marathon continues and his work will continue. And this is kind of just this is a honoring to Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey was one of those dudes who was about kind of what I want to do here. You know what I'm saying? Build your own thing so that you don't have to ask other people for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, find a way to build your own. The community supports you and you give back to the community. I mean, it's ultimately what we want to do on the community experiment. If you all support, like right now we have that Patreon page. If you are supporting the community experiment, that money is going to go to growing the community experiment so that we can put on more live shows like the one we're going to be doing here in a couple months in regards to you see me stuttering real quick because I just remembered something that was going on about that live show specifically. Dang, y'all, I'm tripping. We're going to do a live show about real estate. We want to do a live show about wellness. We want to do a live show about education, but we want those to be community-based shows. We want to educate the people of Coeur d'Alene, the people who do not have this information. We want to make sure that it gets to the lower 20% of Coeur d'Alene who isn't out here making $100,000 a year. That's not an accurate statistic. I apologize. But we want to make sure that this information gets to the people who go unheard, or people who go unseen, the people who don't go to Evans Brothers Coffee every night or every morning. I mean, people who don't go and kick it at Beverly's, or the people who can't afford to buy a Thrux Lawrence bag. They have to go to Walmart. The people who can't afford to get their hair done at the most amazing boutique. They mom and they daddy cut their hair because they ain't got the money to do that. I want those people to understand how to put themselves in a position to buy real estate. I want to learn how to buy real estate. You know what I'm saying? I want to learn and I want to teach people how to live a healthy life, even if they have to shop not organic. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the best quality of life I can get until I can get to a better quality of life? That's what the community experiment is for. You know what I'm saying? We want to expose people to different types of stories so that they grow, so that people are challenged in their thinking, not just as a political stance, but so that people can grow, so people can be healthier, so people can be financially or mentally healthier. Mentally healthier. That's the purpose of the community experiment. And if you support the community experiment, that's what that money is going to go towards. If you go to our Patreon page, which you can find on our website, communityexperiment.com, if you give monthly, that's what that money is going to go towards. In the same way, Nipsey Hussle was about his community. Nipsey Hussle was out there really making change, really offering jobs, really out there changing the streets of California in a positive way. So shout out to the young brother T.I. for doing that. It's super dope. It just looking at it right here on the internet, it just looks like beautifully done. The mural of him, the painting of him is super dope. There's just so much in his story that people don't really know about. And people were sleeping on him when he was here, but Nipsey Hussle is definitely, will always be one of the greats, especially in my heart. And people don't understand the connection between me and a dude from the West Coast who I didn't grow up like him or anything like that. But what I see is a young black man who's trying to change his community, and that's exactly what we're trying to do out here in these streets. So shouts to T.I., shouts to the Trap Music Museum. Rest in power, Nipsey Hussle. The marathon must continue. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing, California. We're praying for y'all. All right, we'll be right back on Uncle Tyler in the morning.